Well, this conference runs once every 2 years. It's a major international meeting focused on children and exercise. It's the only one that does that. Well, PWP stands for Paediatric Work Physiology. That's really about children and exercise and some of the physiological factors that affect that, and they can be from an elite sport performer as a young child right through to health and exercise. And in this conference we've also been looking at neurodiverse populations, special groups, and spread the disciplines out to health geography, broader health and psychosocial sciences, across, from North America through to South Australasia, Middle East, and so on and so forth. So what it does, it brings together those people to focus on this one particular area, and I think that's the real uniqueness and unique selling point of Paediatric Work Physiology, where we are all actually in a common space at the cutting edge of research and sharing that with each other, hoping to improve the science and our understanding about how exercise and physical activity promotes health and quality of life and well-being in children and young people moving forward.
Well, I've been to every PWP conference since 1989, and for the last, I think it's nearly 20 years now, I feel very honoured to have been asked to chair PWP conferences. And I think the special thing about PWP conferences is the way that people can actually converse with each other. It's probably the only conference in certain exercise science where everyone is held in a beautiful place, and all in the same place with no parallel sessions, so that the onus is really on exchanging ideas and asking people about their work sort of off-site.
We've been really lucky that this conference, despite it being hosted alternatively, if you like, with Europe and also with NASPM, which more the North American cohort of it. We've got delegates from Canada, from USA, Brazil, Israel. We've got quite a few delegates from there as well. We've got Sweden, Switzerland, Finland, as well as Australia as well, and that's just to name a few.
Yeah, I've loved the conference so far in Wales. One of my favorite things about PWP is that they always bring in the culture of the area, and so last night we had the choir and we have our lovely daffodils, and all of those are just really nice touches that make me feel like I'm getting to know Wales better.
I visit almost every conference, and my main reason was that there were people all interested in pediatric exercise science, and that was my field, and it helped to learn from these excellent scientists from all over the world, not only in Europe but also in Canada and the United States and Australia.
We've really worked hard to build a team in Swansea to be recognised as cutting edge and leading in this area, and I think it's really important that we actually engage with our community, particularly just after COVID, where we have a face-to-face meeting in a wonderful setting like St. Pierre, and we can share our science and our knowledge and be recognised as being key leaders in the field, and happy to also facilitate knowledge sharing and knowledge agreement and so on and so forth with our colleagues.
It seems to be allowing people to network. There's enough opportunities for science to be presented, and hopefully people will have seen that there's a wide variety of research being presented, all the way from early career researchers who are just embarking upon their career, but also being supported by those really world-renowned professors as well for the keynotes. So there's a nice balance between that, but then also having time to actually speak to sponsors, people that you might want to interact and work with in future, and really build those collaborations.